HorseGym with boots, number 61. Leading position 6, and this is our 5th clip. Getting skilled with 2 long reins. Lots of pesky sticky flies today, so we'll do our best. We're going to drive around a circle of markers, and we have a destination mat on the outside of the circle. When we get to the mat, we give a halt signal and click, toss over the rein, and go forward to deliver the treat. We could also drive around the inside of the circle for variation. Then I've asked for a walk on, and we just navigate around the outside of the circle, and we have a destination mat in the center. We give a halt signal when we get to the mat. We click just as the horse halts. We toss one rein and deliver the treat. So before we start, we decide how many circuits we're going to do, and then we come to our mat in the center, and we can change direction when we leave the mat. So body language, voice, and stick signal for go, and now we're going to turn left, so we can do a left hand circle around the markers. Once we're smooth around the outside of a circle, we can work to a weave on a straight line, and ideally we keep everything calm and low key. There's never a need to rush or to pull. We just want to give small pulses on the direct rein for each tiny change of direction. It's a very good exercise for allowing the handler to refine his or her rein handling skills. We start with 3 or 4 markers and gradually add more. I've probably got 8 or 9 markers here. Our aim is always to conserve calmness and willingness. As we round one marker, we prepare the horse to bend the opposite way for the next marker. As we signal with one rein, we have to slightly loosen the opposite rein so it doesn't block the horse's ability to turn. These are all handler skills that aren't necessarily that easy. They need a lot of practice. Once we've got the weave in the straight line, we can go back to our circle of markers and weave the markers on a circle, which requires a little bit more bend each time and a little bit more focus of what's going on. And we have a perimeter mat, so as we reach the mat, I have a halt voice signal and a click and move up to get to deliver the treat. Ask the horse to wait till I get into position, and then walk on to do a little bit more weaving. Before we start the exercise, we need to decide how many circuits we're going to do before we have a rest break. I find that deciding on a number early on is a good way to keep our focus and not do too much of the same thing. We were weaving to the left, but we changed direction using the mat in the middle, and now we're weaving to the right. And when you've done the number of circuits that you decided on, you come to the central mat for a click and a treat and a rest. So we're headed for the destination mat in the middle. And when all this is ho-hum, we are ready for gates and obstacles.